What is the best breakfast for a diabetic to eat? Keep watching, we're gonna talk about it. In this video, we're gonna go over what is diabetes and what are the types of diabetes. And next we'll go through what is the best breakfast for diabetics to eat. And last, I'll show you how to lose 10% of your body weight every month, even if you're diabetic. If you're watching this video, probably either you're diabetic or you know someone who's diabetic or you used to be diabetic, but chances are you know what a diabetic is. But let's go over the basics so that we have a basic understanding of it. So when your body's ability to process high blood sugar is impaired, that's diabetes. Every time you eat anything, your blood sugar is going to go up. It doesn't have to be sugar for your blood sugar to go up. Everything has a little bit of sugar in it. So even if you have a steak and asparagus, your blood sugar is going to go up a little bit. So your pancreas is going to secrete a hormone called insulin. Insulin helps bring the blood sugar down. What it's doing is it's taking it out of the blood and putting it into the cell to be used for energy. So insulin is kind of like the key that opens up the cell. So it has to bring that blood sugar down or you'll die. But the caveat is when insulin is present and doing its job, all fat-burning hormones are turned off. You can't lose weight in the presence of insulin. So you do want it. It's a vital hormone. You have to have it. But you only want a very small amount for a very short amount of time. You want it to come in, do its job, and then leave. And then the fat-burning hormones like glucagon and norepinephrine and epinephrine, they can do their job. So the magic happens in between the meals. That's why the government guidelines telling you to eat 3 meals and 2 snacks, you end up eating every 2 hours for 12 hours. You're releasing insulin constantly. And just when that insulin starts to come back down, you're eating again. And so you're not burning fat all day long. This is problematic for so many reasons. So again, you need insulin. You just only need a tiny amount for a short amount of time. The first type is pre-diabetes. Unfortunately, over 100 million people in the United States are pre-diabetic, and that number is only skyrocketing more and more every year. And what this means is your A1C is between 5.7 and 6.4. Well, what is an A1C? A hemoglobin A1C test measures how much sugar is coating the red blood cell over the past 3 months. We like to say you can't hide from an A1C because glucose fluctuates minute to minute. But A1C, yeah, it's gonna tell on you if you snuck a Babe Ruth out of the checkout line when you were buying some lumber at Home Depot. It's gonna tell on you if you have been beating up your body over the last 3 months. So by having that A1C between 5.7 and 6.4, this is a warning sign. This is telling your doctor, well, things are only going to get worse from here if you don't make a change. And your doctor pretty much is just going to sit back and just wait until he or she is going to give you medication because it's going to get worse. And when it gets bad enough, they'll give you the medication because that's what our traditionally trained medical doctors have been taught. A pill for every ill. Nobody's really getting to the root cause of it. And the bottom line is this is 100% your fault. I mean, I don't mean to shame you or cause you condemnation or guilt, but you caused this. This is 100% diet and lifestyle related. You caused it, you can also fix it. There is hope. Type 2 diabetes means that your pancreas is having a hard time keeping up with the demand. Once again, lifestyle and diet related. Once again, you caused this. Once again, you can fix this. See, you have been eating so much chemically processed crap food that your pancreas is really having a hard time pumping out enough insulin to get your blood sugar down. So you're running high blood sugars, which is terrible. High blood sugar feeds into disease. It feeds into cancer. It ages the organ. You want to definitely get that blood sugar down. High blood sugars is problematic in so many cases, but your pancreas can't keep up. You've just beat up your pancreas all to heck. It can't keep up. And even though this can be controlled through diet, most people won't control it through diet. And they end up having to go on some sort of a medication like glucophage or metformin or something, some sort of exogenous insulin or something to help them manage their high blood sugars. And my problem is traditionally trained medical doctors do not get to the root cause. They're not talking about why the blood sugars are high in the first place. They're not saying you can't go to the Golden Corral buffet and sit there for 2.5 hours and consume 11,000 calories of processed crap. You can't do that and expect your body to be okay with that. We were never created to even eat that frankenfood. But the doctors aren't talking about this. I think that traditionally medically trained doctors are overloaded. They don't have time. They have a massive patient load. And for whatever reason, they just want to throw medications at it. Well, let me tell you, that is not how we do things at Code Red. You've got to get to the root cause because you can absolutely control your type 2 diabetes by making a few changes. And that doesn't mean you have to give up your favorite foods. That doesn't mean that you have to suffer. Okay, no. Can you go face down in a bag of movie popcorn every other night? No. Does this mean you can just shove all these cotton candy in your mouth and crap? No. But you do need to make some changes because diabetes is not something you want to mess with. You don't want to go down that road. Type 1 diabetics were born this way. They were born with a non-functioning pancreas. They absolutely do not produce any insulin, and they absolutely have got to have injectable insulin in them all the time, 24/7. My first husband, Jason Nickel, type 1 diabetic. He played football for Ole Miss. He thrived as an athlete, and he managed his diabetes really well. So plenty of people do it. You still need to be listening to this video if you're type 1 or if you know someone who's type 1, because the information I'm getting ready to give you, especially coming up, is vital, even if you're type 1. Speaking of, I want to hear from you. Before we go any further, comment below, tell me what your impression of diabetes is, or your experience of diabetes, or what your doctor led you to believe, or what you falsely believed, or hey, even better, tell me if you were able to get out of the diabetes status by eating Code Red. I want to hear from you. Comment below. So we're talking about what the best breakfast is for a diabetic. Okay. The problem with the standard American diet, it's 60% carbs. Not just any carbs. Chemically processed crap carbs. So if you start your day off with an orange juice and a croissant, oh, that makes my teeth hurt just thinking about it. Like, this is the worst thing you can have for a diabetic. Because this is what is it going to do? Even for me, even with a normal functioning pancreas, this would be horrible. But for a diabetic, that's going to shoot your blood sugars through the roof. It's going to require a ton of insulin. Probably it'll require some additional exogenous insulin for those of you type 2. And your blood sugar's not going to come down for a long time. And now it's going to send you on a roller coaster of cascading blood sugars, dips and crashes and spikes and all over the place. So the worst thing you can do when starting off your day is to have crap carbs, is to have anything processed, anything crap, anything that we've all been taught to believe, basically anything with a label or out of a box or a can. Stay away from it. The best breakfast for you to have is going to be a Code Red breakfast, something with a lot of meat and a lot of fat. A lot of protein, a lot of fat. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about eggs, bacon, and avocado. I mean, nothing keeps you more full than eggs, bacon, and avocado. If you eat eggs, bacon, and avocado for breakfast, you're gonna have stable blood sugars throughout the whole day and you won't be hungry for a long time. And why is that? Because the fat percentage. Because it's such a high fat breakfast. And fat is good for us. Fat keeps us full. Fat's gonna help our hair and nails grow. It's gonna balance hormones. It's gonna help you sleep better, give you energy. It's gonna make you feel good all day long. You're not gonna have those crashes and those dips all day long. It's not gonna send your blood sugar all over the map. It won't do that. Eggs and bacon and avocado? Heck yes. But see, breakfast items don't need to be just breakfast item. Before I got here to the studio to talk to you guys and film this, I had a steak. I had a steak for breakfast. I mean, it was 7:30 in the morning and I had a steak. Yes, it doesn't have to be a breakfast item. Now, breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. I love breakfast. But if you are diabetic, the best breakfast is going to be a high-fat, high-protein breakfast. Stay away from the toast. Stay away from the English muffin. Stay away from the croissant. Stay away from the oatmeal. Stay away from the quinoa even. Stay away from any kind of a breakfast cereal, any kind of a grape nuts. I mean, we've just been all brainwashed to believe that those breakfast cereals, because it has it makes it look healthy, like it's good for you, and it's not. I mean, how about the oatmeal where it says heart healthy on the front? Oh my gosh, totally misleading, totally not true. Don't have any cereals for breakfast. Stick with real food. Stick with your meat. Stick with your fat. It doesn't matter. I have people that have Brussels sprouts for breakfast. In fact, before I go any further, comment below and tell me, what is your favorite breakfast? Are you diabetic? Even if you're diabetic, not diabetic, I just want to hear your favorite breakfast. Are you like me? You love breakfast? Okay, cool. Comment below. Tell me your favorite one. The name of the game is keeping your blood sugar stable. And that first meal, I did a podcast called The Next Meal Phenomenon or something like that, where that meal sets you up for the day. That breakfast, that meal one, we like to say on Code Red, that sets you up for the day. And if you start off with crap, it's gonna make your day, because your blood sugars will be all over the map and you won't be able to get them under control. So don't do that. Eat real food. Set yourself up for success by starting off with a good solid breakfast that's high in fat and high in protein. Skip the carbs, skip the grains, skip the sugar. If you have coffee, don't put any sugar in your coffee. That's the same thing. Come on, that's gonna send your blood sugars through the roof as well. I would switch to stevia or monk fruit in your coffee. Get yourself off that sugar. You don't need it. You're gonna feel so much better without it. That's gonna be your best breakfast. So maybe all of this is kind of confusing to you. Maybe you're like, oh, Cristy, I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to eat. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to turn. You know, you might be thinking, I know I need help, but I don't know what to do from here. I don't know where to go. There are two things you can do right now, all right? Two things. You can join the next challenge, 10-pound takedown. We have one every month. So if you missed last month, there's one starting soon. And this is gonna help you get on the right track. No stress. It's not hard. You follow a food list, you follow the rules list, you stay with me in the group. I'm gonna teach you something every single day, and I'm gonna be with you to walk you through this process for 30 days. And plus, hey, you can lose at least 10 pounds. The second way you can go about tackling this is a customized nutrition program. If you want to skip to the front of the line and you have the money and you're willing to invest that in your health, let me write a fully customized, personalized nutrition program for you. I take the guesswork out of it completely. I tell you everything you need to be eating. And by the way, most people who are type 2 diabetic or pre-diabetic, they end up reducing their insulin or eliminating their insulin and medications on the Code Red lifestyle. It's very exciting that such a small amount of effort can yield such huge results. So I'll either see you on the next challenge or I'll see you in a custom program. Either way, take your life back. I got the links below, so click on them, all right, for easy access. Thanks for watching my video.